Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading. This is a general love reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising sign. So if you're a Capricorn and this reading doesn't really resonate for you, I encourage you to check your moon and or rising signs because sometimes your messages will be coming from those videos, if you have the time. So Capricorn, I'm just going to jump right in. Your first card is the Seven of Swords reverse, and this represents how you feel in a current romantic connection. You might be revealing some things that perhaps you kept hidden in the past. There might be some things about yourself or your situation or about what you exactly want in romantic connection that you maybe weren't fully disclosing. And it feels like it's not like you were dishonest before. It was just, well, we can get into the whole argument of like lying by omission, but it's not so much that. It's not so much lying or hiding necessarily. It's more of it wasn't comfortable for you to reveal those parts of yourself in the past. And now you feel like you're ready to reveal something that maybe you were too shy or insecure to reveal in the past. So this can be, I don't know, I think I just said a couple options. Something that you want in a relationship, something about your life that maybe you didn't fully disclose all the way before. Maybe you were afraid of judgment. But yeah, you feel like you want to be open and transparent now with the person you're dealing with in romantic connection. You want them to know who you really are. You don't want to hide anymore. You don't want to feel like you have to hide. You want to feel free to show the person you're dealing with, or just in dating in general, who you really are and what you stand for. Yeah, it's like you don't want to feel like you have to tiptoe around or walk on eggshells regarding some aspect of your life or something you're wanting and seeking with this person you're dealing with, a romantic connection in general. The second card for how they feel, the person you're dealing with, it's the Seven of Cups reversed. This person, they might have felt for a long time that they couldn't decide what they wanted. They might have had a lot of different options. They might have had their head in the sky. They're kind of coming out of that a little bit. They're coming down back to earth with their feet on the ground. They might have recently narrowed down their options. Maybe it has to do with you. Maybe well, obviously it has to do with you because you love reading. What I mean is that maybe they were considering several other people for dating or connection, and they're starting to narrow the list down. They're starting to come out of this ephemeral, like head in the clouds kind of space, and maybe just fantasizing about different options or outcomes, and they're ready to make a decision. They're ready to narrow down the list. I don't know if it's you they're picking. I don't know. It's unclear at this time in the reading. That might get clarified later, but it's them just kind of narrowing down the options and getting a little more clarity on what it is that they want. This is interesting because you, with your Seven of Swords reversed, are kind of becoming more open about who you are. And then they, with the Seven of Cups reversed, they're getting a lot of clarity on what it is that they really want. Maybe for them before, the connection was just, how do you say, theoretical. I know that's a weird word choice, but it's like, for them, it was like a theoretical thing that wasn't really real. And now they're kind of entering this space of, okay, like let me bring my feet back to the ground, and we can discuss like practical ways that we can come together in some kind of connection. Okay, it's something like that, Capricorn. So the third card is energy between the two of you. It's the Nine of Cups reversed. I feel like this can mean a couple different things. I feel like if someone was being like kind of selfish before, they're coming out of that. Okay? Yeah, and it could be the both of you. Maybe the person you're dealing with was selfish and really focused on themselves, and they're kind of coming out of that smug, self-satisfied energy. And you too, with your Seven of Swords reversed, maybe you're coming out of the Seven of Swords energy to be more transparent, so that you can come out of this Nine of Cups energy, so that you're not so overly obsessed and focused on yourself as an individual and the implications for you as an individual. It's almost like you guys are meeting each other halfway, maybe. In some kind of issue, you guys are meeting halfway. It could also be for some of you, someone is just being more jealous and arrogant than ever, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like someone's coming out of being so focused on themselves and so selfish. It feels like the person you're dealing with, they're willing to meet you halfway. They're willing to see what you need and want, and you're willing to do that for them as well. So that's the current energy between you guys. If it's not that, it could be something negative. I have to be honest. It could be someone's drinking too much. Someone's getting a little too rambunctious with pleasures. Like I said, alcohol, could be drugs. But it doesn't feel like it's that way for most of you guys. I feel like someone is kind of coming out of this space of being so selfish and focused on themselves. So the fourth card is what your person wants in the connection. It's the Two of Swords reversed. The Two of Swords is funny because it's all about turning your back on intuition and relying on logic and reason. They're doing the opposite now. They want to kind of rest in their intuition and heart space more and not so much on the logical part. Maybe that's how they were before. Maybe before they were so hyper-focused on, I need to be logical and reasonable and pragmatic. And now they're willing to turn toward the moon to look more at their intuitive side. Also, the Two of Swords is about achieving balance in a connection. They want some balance with you. They want to balance out the situation. They want to make it right. They're ready to take their blindfold off to see what's really going on. Yeah, it's like with the Seven of Cups reversed and now this Two of Swords reversed. It's like they had the blindfold on, daydreaming about all the different cups and fantasies, and now they're ready to bring balance in this connection and meet you halfway and figure things out. That's what it feels like. So the fifth card, Capricorn, is what you want. You have the Two of Wands. You are going to watch and wait and see what happens. You're like, that's nice, person. I'm going to stay here a little distant from you, and I'm just going to see how this plays out. You're being a little more cautious. You're waiting to see exactly what happens. You may not trust fully what this person is saying or trying to do coming towards you. You might have your attention on other things right now. Yeah, you might be, maybe you moved away from this person in the recent past and you're like, forget this person, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and you're kind of focused on your own stuff, and you're not putting so much energy on this person anymore, perhaps like you used to in the recent past. Yeah, so you're just going to watch and wait. This person in the Two of Wands card has a globe on their right hand. You're being, you've expanded your thinking on this issue, and maybe just in your life in general. You have a bigger view. You're seeing the bigger picture of something, probably having to do with this person and this connection. And also maybe just with your life in general. You've achieved a wider view, and that's making this person seem as not as big as and as important as maybe they were before. So that's a really empowered place to be, Capricorn. So good job. So the outcome and overall energy, the sixth card and final card, is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Aries had the Knight of Pentacles reversed for their outcome as well. So this is a very clear answer for what the outcome is right now. I don't see a lot of you guys moving toward each other right now. Keep in mind, this is current energy. Things can change. This is just what's going on right now. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright, it's already a slow energy to begin with. It's very methodical. While its movement, it is extremely slow. So the Knight of Pentacles suggests that the movement toward you and this person was already slow. It's come to a halt at this time. It doesn't mean that you guys aren't talking or dealing with each other. It could mean that you guys aren't, but I don't feel that way in this reading right now. I feel like you guys are dealing with each other on some level, but not necessarily so. And it's just the issues that came up in this reading. This card is saying it's at a halt. It's not going to get resolved at this time. You know, it might be many weeks before there's movement on these issues. So, excuse me, Capricorn. Again, what issues are those? Everything we talked about in this reading. So you being in this watch and wait energy, Capricorn, with the Two of Wands, you know, you're going to probably be there for a little while. You're not going to be coming toward this person very energetically or strongly. Maybe you were in the past. You're not really doing that right now. They are having a lot of clarity about achieving balance with you and narrowing down their options, but it's not going to manifest in the 3D. So yes, these things are happening between you guys, and this energy is happening, and this realizations and shifts, but it's not going to manifest in like real life in your guys' relationship at this time. So all of this is going through its process right now, is what it's saying. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Capricorn, I pulled an additional card for like the overall energy to top off this reading. And this is from a deck of cards that's only the major arcana and the 4 aces. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. So you're the person so far you're the only person so far, I've done like 8 or 9 signs, that got one of the aces for this card. And Capricorn, you're being asked to focus on your material well-being. Yeah, this is funny because in this card you have the little mouse there, which is you, and then you have this mushroom with, you know, the star on it, the pentacle. Everything else is just sketched without colored in. So it's suggesting that you have a new beginning and a new path regarding your pentacles, Capricorn, and it is yet to be colored in. It is a ripe and fertile time for you, and you're being asked to really put your energy in that. There might be a small window of opportunity at this time for some kind of gain regarding your finances or work or something like that, and you're being asked to focus on that. It's a snail with a bunch of fungi growing on him, so it's not like super fast achievement, but it's saying that, you know, the aces are all about that that beginning energy, that seed. So it's a perfect time for you to plant the seed of something regarding your work or money. So you're being asked to focus on that. And this is something that when you take care of this, it'll accelerate any desires or issues you have in romantic relationship. You're being asked to focus on this first as like the natural order of things. And yeah, it's saying that, sorry for that noise, the cats are running around. Yeah, it's saying that this is a really ripe time to focus on those pentacles. Yeah. Also, I pulled an additional card from an oracle deck, and I'm not a big oracle deck person, but I know viewers love them, so I'm trying to get more into them. This is a really deep oracle deck, though. It's called Rumi's Gift. For those of you who don't know, Rumi is a 13th century Persian poet who wrote a lot of poems about love, but the deeper meaning of the poetry was about the reality of nature itself and God. You got death. Pisces got death too. So yes, Capricorn, you are going through a transformation. I know that that's like a tired cliche in a lot of these tarot readings, but you are. There's something that is going to change. And with the Knight of Pentacles reverse being the outcome for this love connection right now, it's almost saying that there is a death that needs to happen in order for the energies between you and this person to move forward. It's stagnant right now, which is why you got the Knight of Pentacles as the outcome. And I think the reason why you got the Death card from this oracle deck is because there is a shift needed. A cycle needs to end so that the Knight of Pentacles can come up in the reverse, or excuse me, can come up in the upright, and whatever needs to play out between you and this person can finish getting played out so that the cycle can complete itself. So if this reading resonates for you, Capricorn, you'll have to reflect on what it is in your life that you need to die, that you need to let transform so that the cycle can end. Could be how you relate to romantic relationship, because this is a love reading, so it's definitely more than likely related to something about your love life and how you're showing up in romantic connection. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to read the poem associated with this card. There is a poem corresponding to each card. And I'm not going to give any commentary. I'm just going to read the poem, and then that'll be the end of the reading, because I want you to receive the nutrients from the words of the poem and receive them the way that feels right for you without me blabbing on about it. Die in this love. When you die in this love, you become life itself. Die in this love. Cut these chains that enslave you, for heaven and earth are here to bow to your majesty. Die in this love. Become the radiant moon, parting the clouds of this and that. This death will gift you with silence. And in silence, you merge with the heartbeat of the unknown. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading was helpful. If it resonated for you, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Capricorn. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.